Six master shot take 3.
Stand by! Action! Action!
My name is Ego.
You put your hands on a child?
I am a lawyer.
Engagement.
Objection, my lord. I specialize in fighting for the less privileged women and children.
Ego is a high-intensity drama that stars some of the most talented actors in the country. Omotola Jolade makes a comeback with this one, and I must say her performance in the film was nothing but impeccable. It also stars Wale Ojo as Omotola's love interest.
Are you alright? And you don't need to pay a dime.
Against those who abuse them.
This is a rape case.
My character's name is Adaigwe.
Hi, I play the part of Timothy Godaro. He's a billionaire philanthropist, but he has a dark side, you know. We're actually sitting in one of his airfields, and behind me is one of his private planes.
My name is Victor Lauto. I am on the set of Alter Ego.
A 14-year-old girl was found at the chief's residence.
I get fulfillment tackling and putting them behind bars.
Adaigwe's life is just a roller coaster of events stemming from the unfortunate incidents that happened to her when she was a child.
Speaking of bars, she's broken out. The other me.
Do it now.
Madam.
Fight, guy. Fighting. My life is a mess.
I'm playing Chief Adebisi, who is a business mogul, and somehow the situation got complicated that he's been implicated as a rapist and a child abuser or pedophile, so to say. And these are the charges that's brought to court.
So we're dealing with a topic here that is not oftentimes spoken about, which is mental health or post-traumatic stress disorder that a lot of victims have when they're abused as children, how it actually affects their lives.
The story really revolves around, I would say, a great deal of sexual inappropriateness, if I might put it in that way, yeah. So, go and see it.
Threatening to ruin everything.
Get out of my house, Anna! You promised to protect me.
Everything that I've built. That I am. That I want. That I can't. Change.
But I think this is one topic that Africans don't really talk about, and I was very, very excited to do it because when you see people with mental health, the first thing that everybody says is, this person is crazy, you know, the person is mental. Also, they will say things like, oh, you know, it must be voodoo, or someone is doing this person from their family, or the most rampant one is that maybe the person takes drugs. But the truth of the matter is there's so many things that cause mental disability or different kinds of mental illnesses that we need to start to dissect them and start to educate people. I've had a lot of co-actors on set. I'll say starting with Wale Ojo. Wale Ojo is a thorough professional. He's very good at what he does. He's very funny. With Wale, there is no dull moment. He keeps everybody laughing. Very goofy. And like I said earlier, a thorough professional. Working with him has been such, a wonderful experience.
Yeah, well, it's great. I was working with Omotola Ajayi-Kehinde on this film. It's the first time I worked with her. And I think we had quite a good chemistry.
Action.
I don't feel anything for them. I hate them all. I hate them.
A woman who has put herself in the forefront of giving justice.
There's something in me I can't control it.
I don't want to talk about it!
I think he's dead.
But I was cut loose today. Those bastards fired me.
But what did you call the name of that church again?
Holy Life Ministry.
Madame Kofo, who was my mother in Mortal Inheritance, when I acted as a sickle cell patient, and my name was Kemi Johnson. She was my mother, so it was nice to act with her again.
60, OS shot, take one. Action.
The IDP camp scenes. It was big, and we had to film with a crowd of about 2,000 to 3,000 people at the IDP camp, and it was very challenging, very task because I think we only had two assistant directors. We had 2,000 people to communicate with. So having to get the people information, get them to give the right reactions, the right actions, the right movements was a big challenge for us.
As a producer of Alter Ego, I would say the script is very educative, very well scripted, and very straight to the point. It's also very fun-filled. It's the kind of movie that's not going to bore you. You know, it's actually a really, really good script.
Please welcome Miss Ada Igwe.
Get in the car.
Action!
So the director of this movie is Moses Nwang, and we're working for the first time, I think. Yeah.
I've worked with Moses Ewan for some time. Him calling me for this production, I just expected to see something that is excellent.
No, working with Moses is a blast, you know, it's really good fun. He spends quite a few hours getting the shots right, so you have to be patient to work with him.
Like, he's so talented, he's so driven by his work. You know, he wants everything to be perfect or almost perfect, you know.
He takes his time. He takes his time. I have to mention that.
But it's fun because we discover new things, we work differently, and it's always good to work with directors who work differently from your past director because the actor is always learning something new, you know. So for me, it's adventurous and it's a learning curve from that point of view.
Most of his job, most of his works have been very good and up to par and good quality.
He gives you enough time to get into your character. He discusses with you. He's very, very interested in every detail. Every detail. I'm a very detailed person myself, and so I appreciate that about him. There are times when he mans the camera himself. He will just jump on the camera and start to shoot by himself and stuff just because he wants to get a particular shot. Oh, I have very high expectations of Alter Ego. I've always had high expectations of it from the onset.
I'm expecting this movie to go very far, given the kind of characters you have on set.
I really have high hopes, and I hope you would enjoy it.
So I'm also fortunate. It was also a good thing to work with some of the best hands as crew members, because these guys tend to overlook their most time when doing these interviews. But they're the ones that really put in the work to make sure the film comes together. Starting from the top, the producer Esther, Ego. It was a very, 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 very great privilege.
It's a wrap.
I hope you would enjoy it.
This movie will be a sellout, man. I don't know where to start from.
My name is Ada Igwe.
You
put your hands on a child?
I am a lawyer.
Engagement.
Objection, my lord. I specialize in fighting for the less privileged women and children.
Are you alright? And you don't need to pay a dime.
Against those who abuse them.
This is a rape case.
2 months ago, a 14-year-old girl was found at the chief's residence.
I get fulfillment tackling and putting them behind bars. Speaking of bars, she's broken out. The other me.
Do it now.
Madam.
Fight, a guy. Fighting. My life is a mess. I feel really disgusted about this.
That evil, threatening to ruin everything.
Get out of my house, Anna! You promised to protect me.
Everything that I've built, that I am, that I want, that I can't change.
I don't feel anything for them. I hate them all. I hate them.
A woman who has put herself in the forefront of giving justice.
There's something in me. I can't control it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I think he's dead.
But I was cut loose today. Those bastards fired me.
But what did you call the name of that church again?
Holy Life Ministries.
Please welcome Miss Ada Igwe.
Get in the car.
Ada is very selfish, bitter, and also an ambitious person. I think I've messed up.